What's up, everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Kentucky Dynasty Mode Series video. And this Kentucky Wildcats team is one game away from the national championship. Today, we had this semifinals matchup of the college football playoffs, a rematch of the previous year's national championship, where the Kentucky Wildcats crushed the Oregon Ducks in the championship. So today, a semifinals matchup, number 4 Kentucky versus the number 1 team in the nation, the Oregon Ducks. The Oregon Ducks are out for revenge this season, but no big speeches today. I'm not going to give any big intros. We will take a look at the college football playoff bracket, but we're going to play focused football. I don't want to give any life stories. Sometimes life stories cause me to mess up, but we take a look here at the college football bracket. Kentucky took down Nebraska in the first round, 42-21. Went on to take down Kansas State, 27-24, with a huge defensive stand at the end of that game to win. So now we face off against Oregon, who had a first round bye. They won the Big Ten. They barely snuck past Boston College, 20-19. It almost was a huge upset. So Oregon, the number 1 team, did make it to the college football playoff, an SEC Big Ten battle. Now you look at the lower part of the bracket there, another SEC Big Ten battle. Number 5 team in the nation, Alabama, versus the number 6 team in the nation, Michigan. Michigan took down Penn State and then Georgia to make it. They took down the number 2 team in the nation, Georgia. I'm actually surprised Georgia lost that game. A hard-fought game, 31-28. Alabama had to take down Clemson, and then they crushed Syracuse. And don't look past that Syracuse team. There's a reason they were ranked number 3 in the nation. They beat some big-time teams all year, and Alabama crushed them. So, semifinal matchup, Alabama versus Michigan, Kentucky, Oregon. It all comes down to this, everybody. Our road to Miami, Florida, Hard Rock Stadium for the national championship of 2026. Can this Kentucky team pull off the upset here and make it to back-to-back national championships? I am so ready. Listen, I'm nervous. And I'll say it is hot in this room, but I can't turn on the fan because you all will hear the fan noise. It is burning up today, but I am fired up and ready. I do want to point out, if you missed the last episode, we did lose our defensive coordinator. Our defensive coordinator, congrats to Andrew Parker. He is now the head coach of Stanford. Of course, he will be finishing the year with us as the defensive coordinator. We have a new coordinator for next year, Brent Cobb, a master motivator. So, hey, welcome to the team, Brent Cobb. I am heartbroken, though, that Andrew Parker is leaving. When you coach the number 1 defense 2 years in a row, you're gonna get a head coaching job, right? So, before this game, we have 10 skill points to spend. And I actually want to spend those on tactician. What about passing? This is what I wanted to spend on. Boost to throw on the run and change of direction, and boost throw under pressure. That's the big one. It'll help us not only this game, but also next season as well. So we're going to spend those points. I'm nervous. Let's take a look at this matchup, though. Semifinals, number 4 Kentucky sitting 13-1. The only team to beat us was Georgia. Then you have Oregon. Oregon this year has only lost to Wisconsin. Surprisingly, Wisconsin is the 16th team in the nation. This Oregon team beat Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State. They beat everybody, but they lost to Wisconsin by 1 point. That was their only loss. So they're sitting 13-1. Both teams are 13-1. No undefeated teams on the year right now. You take a look at these two teams by the numbers. 26 points a game for Kentucky, 30 for Oregon. They're sitting with 229 passing yards. We're sitting 213, but we're winning the rushing yard battle, 150 to 128. So as you can see, very even teams. And when you see our overalls here, look at these overalls, almost identical. 86 overall. We have an 85 offense. They have an 86. They win on the offensive side, but we have the same defense. So this is a very even matchup. But again, this team is back for revenge. And the difference maker today is going to be Hardaway. Hardaway has had 5 sacks on the year, has had a great year. We need Hardaway to get pressure and dominate. He is our secret weapon. We blitz him a lot, and We can fake blitz some and have him drop into coverage to intercept it. So we're going to be utilizing Hardaway a lot. But it's going to be a tough game. Hey, get your one times ready. Let's play some football. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. Without further ado, though, Kentucky, Oregon. I am so ready, everybody. I am so ready for this matchup. Am I nervous? You better believe it. I am sweating like crazy right now. Let's take a look at the uniforms. What is Oregon wearing? Okay, so all green. What should we wear? I think we got to go blue pants. Blue pants. Let's go chrome helmet, my favorite. And how about we go black socks, since the blue socks do not work? Do they still not work? They still don't work. So black socks, and how about black shoes? Oh yeah, black cleats, chrome helmets. This Kentucky team is ready. Let's pull off the upset today against the Oregon Ducks. Let's crush them again. We did it last year in the national championship. Let's do it again.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
It all comes down to this. This could be our seniors' last game. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Let's play focused football. Come on. You got to play angry. That's what Jerry told the team. Play angry. And also don't throw the ball to the other team was the message all week at practice. Ryan Gamer, the head coach, tried to stay locked in on Brock Vandegrift. Do not throw it to the other team, Brock. It's been a struggle for the senior this year.
So Oregon's offense is up first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who
put the blitz on him.
The ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Let's go. Come on. Big time play from Tyrese Fearbury.
Right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
4 receiver set. Usually I'd run a dime here, but I'm not going to. Because I think Godfrey can play this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands
Great play call, right? Fearbury again, 2 plays in a row. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is when we go dime. Dime, do we go? I think we've got to go a cover 4 match.
So a tricky situation here.
Cover 4 match, guard the sticks, do not allow a first down.
How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Lets it go quickly.
That's a great play. I can't guard both. I can't guard both. That is a very good play call. Should have been in a cover 3. I just didn't want the seams to be exposed. You know, cover 4 can work there. It's a great play call by the offense.
But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great
Hey, we know this is a great team. Oregon has the number 2 defense in the Big Ten and one of the top offenses in college football as well. They've had a great year.
Second down play coming up.
And their quarterback is really good.
The back's got it.
What a play by Silver. Come on. Okay.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap.
How about a dime blitz? Let's show a cover 2. Let's do a dime blitz. We're still running 3. A little bit. Actually, no, we're dropping back. We're doing a buzz match. It's going to work.
To the air. It's Moore.
How did Harrison get beat that bad?
His way wide open.
You have to be kidding me.
He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is our best cornerback, everybody, who just got beat by a mile.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense.
The senior
giving them a lot of different formations.
got beat by a mile.
Points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
I know they have a lot of speed on the offensive side. I get it. But that is terrible defense. It's been a problem all year. Our cornerbacks and safeties have let us down. Our defensive line and middle linebacker have carried us. You all know, if you watch this entire season, you know that.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
It's frustrating. Nonetheless, a good defensive drive, but third downs are killing us right now.
Team is on the field to boot this one away.
See a cover 4. Could have ran that there. I switched to a cover 3. Maybe I should have kept the blitz on, but hindsight's 20/20, right?
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Look at Ryan Gamer on the sideline, looking focused. Still wears no headset.
Well, it's not
no headset for Ryan.
He's
old school.
Guys, Kirk, what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Touchdown, anybody?
First play of the drive.
Yeah, I'd say so. What a catch! Brock Vandegrift. You have to throw that.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver.
That's all Dane Key, the senior, making a great play, but Brock has to throw that in stride. That's a touchdown, Brock.
And comes down with a huge completion.
Brock struggled this year, don't get me wrong. He's had some great moments these past couple weeks, but that's been a struggle. What a catch. Dane Key, the senior, says this will not be my last game for the Kentucky Wildcats. I got one more in me, he says. Oh, my. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, all. That'll fire up this team. Should have been a touchdown. Bad throw.
On the handout, they'll test the right side.
That is incredible blocking.
They bring him down.
Nice little spin there. I've been working on that.
Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge game.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right.
Oh,
and then
he blitzed down the middle. He misread the run. He thought I was cutting it up. Cut it out. Why not just keep running?
Here comes a crucial second.
So they have one of the best cornerbacks in the nation. Cornerbacks. Right over there you see the impact player. They do not have the strongest defensive line and middle linebackers. So with that being said, we're going to run a lot.
So here we go, third down defense.
That's what our team does. We got to ID the mic, though. It is not. Why is the mic? Hold on. ID the mic. We probably should double team the defensive tackle, too. Because that's who's been busting up the play. Or not. That works better. Let's go. Identified the linebacker. Great blocking. That was a terrible defensive play call, though.
Well, that's an
Let's go.
right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
What an incredible year for Patterson. You all realize Patterson's a sophomore. We get him next year. We get him a couple more years. That's amazing. Patterson is already amazing. He's had a great year. He's leading the league in rushing. He's leading college football in rushing, leading the SEC as well. But yeah,
and they'll set up
what a year. And that was great blocking. Why were they only rushing 3? Weren't they only rushing 3? What were they doing? I mean, I understand we pass it a lot in the red zone, but still, I mean, I don't know about that.
Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Listen, I get into this series, everybody. I take it serious. I've been going back. I watch some of my older videos. When I see you all leave a comments about mistakes I make, you know, I look back and I like watching film, and I'm like, what could I have done better? Listen, I want to win. You all always know I give it my all here on the Gamerability YouTube channel. I always give it my all. I'm always going to. You lose sometimes, obviously, but I'm always going to give it my all.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
So yeah, I really want to win. So yeah, I went back and watched some things. So hopefully offensively we play a little bit better. That was a good example of that. And running the football in that scenario was a great call.
When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try the ground
What a
game
play.
here with
That was
running back.
incredible.
They'll stop him behind the line.
3rd
for a
and
loss
2.
of 1.
What do you all think?
Textbook job by
Oh,
the
you all think what I'm
defense,
thinking?
allowing the runner and
A
preventing that
cover
play
one
from
robber?
being bounced to the outside.
Critical 3rd down play.
They're probably going to throw it underneath. Or run it.
First on the ground.
The reason I said throw it, this team throws it a lot. I was looking at their numbers. They throw it all the time. So I know I could have emphasized run. It's still a run stop formation, don't get me wrong, but
Making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
okay, that's man coverage. Hardaway, our impact player. It's been a struggle all year to run zone and man. So we've got to run zone, and honestly, our difference makers this year, as crazy as this sounds, have been our linebackers.
Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to
Hardaway, of course, but Hardaway's been more of a difference in putting pressure on the
They
quarterback.
can hurt you with their arm as well.
I don't like that. I didn't have time to pick a play.
Keep this drive going.
You just have no time to pick a play on this game,
And there's the handoff.
I feel like.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the
Maybe I'm
37.
slow in making the decisions, but it's tough out here, you know? Where's our... There it is. Nickel blitz 3. I'm going to show a cover 2.
Set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
I want a big-time interception here. I'm going to see if I can bait the quarterback into an interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wide
I tried to cut up and fake back out, hoping he was going to hit the out route.
Boy, another positive game for this
Let's do another cornerback blitz. They're probably going to run it, and hopefully they run it left.
Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this.
Ooh, I wish they would have ran that play.
So at the end of 1, we are dead even.
We really need to hold them to a field goal. This is a high-powered offense. Keep in mind, Oregon only lost to Wisconsin. They beat some of the best offenses this year, and they did really good against them. Like, scored a lot of points, 30 points a game. Their schedule was really tough. Like, don't overlook the fact that this Oregon Duck team is even better than they were last year.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set.
I'm in a cover 4 on the goal line here just in case they run it. I mean, a cover 4. I mean, a 4-3. Beautiful read. Come on.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Now we may... No, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep the 4-3. Honestly,
give credit to the front.
I'm so proud of our linebackers this year in coverage. More proud of our linebackers than our cornerbacks. Never thought I'd say that, but our cornerbacks have struggled.
Same tailback, another carry.
That's holding. Yep.
Powers through a tackle.
It looked like holding 100% to me when I saw him basically have his arm fully around him, and I misread that. We're lucky it was holding. Definitely accept.
That one hurts. Smacks him up.
Yeah, we're going to accept that one. Cover 2 hard flat.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That's on the play calling, right? I have to accept full responsibility for that. That's on me. I mean, you can't blame anybody but yourself on that one. Watch the run. I'm going to emphasize run.
Can he get there on the ground?
Yes! That is what this defense does. That is what we do. They're going for it. All right, I dare you.
As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate
Go for it.
Close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Listen, we want you to go for it. Ooh, what's going on? Wrong view.
To go for it on 4th down.
It's a Wildcat? No? Quarterback keeper.
Doesn't quite get in.
We had somebody right over there. He didn't make the tackle. He over-pursued on the outside. You have to read that. Number 28.
And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground.
Smart play to go for that, though, right? I mean, that's a smart play to go for that.
And it shows.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff.
That's how you play tackle for a 2-yard loss there. Beerbury is playing some insane football today. Keep it up. Come on. How bad do you want it, team? How bad do you need it? Watch the quarterback run.
Looking to score with a run to the right.
We have the best red zone defense. If y'all remember the game against Texas this year, we held Arch Manning threw all over us, and Arch Manning dominated until he got to the red zone, and our defense just dominated. Okay, enough about talking about our defense. Let's make the play.
Back to pass. It's Moore.
That is the worst.
He decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That is the best coverage, but the worst defensive line pressure I've ever seen. We were sending 4. And
gotta be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
did they only have like 2 people out on a route?
The coach chooses to go for
I mean, hey, that's what our defense does, but
this is going to be a 21
we got lucky that I read that, because you all realize he had all day to do whatever he wanted to. So we got lucky that he could not find an open receiver, and then I read the inside as the receiver cut back over. We got lucky as can be, because our defensive line pressure was awful there. That looked like Toledo earlier this season. I know I say we don't talk about Toledo, and we'll mention it briefly, but they had all day. I sent 4. I sent 4 there. I know I did. That was great blocking.
Can they keep clicking here?
Come on, number 62 has to block better than that. That's really bad.
2nd down after that run.
You have to watch out for that impact corner there on the right side. That impact corner is amazing over there.
Running right.
Looked at him in the depth chart. You better be watching out for that guy. He's the real deal. Gonna run the Ryan Gamer slot corner.
More manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more.
Get the freshman involved. Sanders has been a game changer for this offense. How about a play action? How about a play action bootleg?
Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Kentucky getting set.
I like this. I like the look.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now.
Beautiful ball from Brock Vandegrift. Was hoping I could get it up over the cornerback. Good throw. Good play call, too.
Pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field.
I like this play. This is one.
Speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Oh, we don't have. I don't remember what formation that play is in. How about we go to the motion play and we look at a little short route here for Barryon Brown.
Here's 2nd down.
Depending if this is a cover 3, I'm gonna still run it. Check the running back, too.
Off play action. He's looking to throw.
No time. Yeah, no time. Barryon Brown was open there, but...
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Send Barryon Brown in motion, maybe slot cross. What do y'all think?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to
get Barryon Brown involved. Macklin might be a touchdown.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion.
Wide open. Caught him in the perfect coverage for that play. It's hard to guard Barryon Brown in a zone like that. It's hard to guard him in man. Hard to guard him in any formation or defensive formation or play call, right? Doesn't matter the coverage. He's tough to guard. Good throw, though.
Rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
We had 3 linemen. None of them blocked.
They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they want to...
Can't make this stuff up.
Pass caught.
That was a touchdown.
Down now. On the run, it's Patterson.
Way to get through that, Patterson.
There before the defense brings him down.
And now we just need a first down. So this is when we go to the play that scored us a touchdown a couple weeks in a row here. We're looking at Dane Key on the sideline here.
This is a 4-point type of play.
Actually,
Touchdown or field goal.
I don't like the look. Let's let the time run out. We don't want to give Oregon a lot of time. Let's let the time run down. Call a timeout. Think about this. We can't throw a pick, and I think this might be an interception. With the way their coverage shell is, I'm really worried about this play. So let's think about it for a little bit. Get some coffee. Think about it. Cheers.
Close game here as we approach halftime.
It should give you the full amount of time for a timeout, like an NBA 2K. You should get the full time, in my opinion.
An important third down conversion.
Why they rush it, I have no clue. I'm looking at Sanders here on a late route. And I'm looking at Macklin, of course.
To throw, it's Van de Graaff.
Beautiful, bunched up coverage. Macklin! That's what I'm talking about. Run the clock.
Brought down at the 6.
Run the clock.
The offense will have first and goal right there.
We got plenty of time. Good play call. I want to double team their defensive tackle.
Now you're set up to get 6.
Our center has not done a good job blocking this year. Yes! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Touchdown, Wildcats. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding...
No game is as stressful as college football 25 on Heisman, I can tell you that.
Is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Actually, I'm going to change that. Even on any difficulty, no game is as stressful as this game. This game, it's so intense. And this season, you know, you can see the difference from last year All-American, this year Heisman. You can see the intensity level. But it's been fun. You know, I like it. At times, it's very frustrating, but you just got to play smart, right? You just can't turn over the football. And yeah, we've done that a lot this year. How many times? 18 times? More than that. But yeah, I mean, you gotta watch your play calling. You gotta keep from calling the same plays over and over, which I have a tendency to do. And you just gotta mix it up. Watch the coverages, make smart decisions, and play high-level defense, and that's what we've done.
And to bring the football to the 25-yard line.
Here's the thing. Our team has not ran nickel coverage very good. We're going dime. I mean, we got to run dime. We can't let them score.
Remaining here in the first half, it'll be 1st and 10.
We got to get some more coverage players out there.
Here to start the drive.
You have to be kidding me, team.
For a big game. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense.
We can't stop that wide receiver. He's insane. We just do not have good enough coverage. It's painful to watch, is it not? I mean, I told them to play over top. I said play over top. And they said, well, about that, coach.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Launching it.
That is not the play I picked. It showed a blitz. I did not. I called a zone. I did not run a man blitz.
Machine right there. Everyone on this offense
unless I accidentally audible. Well, that happened. Yeah, it's a blur.
Positive results.
This Oregon team is absolutely insane. This is how I expected them to play last year in the national championship, right? There's such a high-powered offense with so much talent.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24.
I don't even know what to say. I'm shocked with how we let the wide receiver deep anyways, but I'm just shocked in general because they should have never even had that opportunity. They should never have had it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime.
Bad snap.
Pressure is coming.
Hold on to the football, bro. I'm going to call a timeout.
Timeout is called.
I'm going to see if we can bait them into a touchdown. They beat us deep. Why can we not beat them deep, right? I'm thinking of, what's the play call I'm thinking of? I can't remember what formation it is. It's like a switch. It's a switch. It's like a switch coverage. It might be this one. It might be this mesh will.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time
We
for
could get lucky. You never know.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
Well, we got one more shot.
Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
It's not the play I'm thinking of. What is the play I'm thinking of? What formation is it in?
To see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
I thought it was in this formation, but it's not. Okay.
Time running down. Just
well, maybe we get lucky, right? This is when you just throw it up to Barryon Brown.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries to beat
what a throw.
Deep shot.
Good try. I was hoping to get a pass interference. I cannot believe they're up at the half. It's all right. We got this.
The first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win or go home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide.
We get the ball back. Hey, let me tell you right now, Jerry had a long talk with our safeties and cornerbacks. Jerry was so proud of our middle linebackers. He tore in to our cornerbacks and wide receivers. He told them to wake up. You look like you've never played football in your life. He asked them, how bad do you want it? The most physical team, this second team. The team who wants it more is going to win. That's what it comes down to. Come on, Kentucky, wake up.
We get the second half started with the running play.
The worst, this season has been plagued by some of the worst cornerback play and coverage deep. How many times have we been beat deep this year?
They'll hand it off.
We had the best defense, don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like we give up so many big plays. Third and 1, we got to run it.
Limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense
we're double teaming 10.
Battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays.
We're not letting him bust up our play. He's really good.
Really solid defense on that play.
We just need 1 yard. You double team the defensive tackle there, you're basically getting it, because likelihood of that middle linebacker getting there from that shell soon enough is unlikely.
To be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The freshman Sanders getting the job done. Come on, nothing fancy. That's what we told the team at halftime. Nothing fancy. Play football.
Getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Vandegrift. The pass rush closing in.
I thought the running back was wide. The running back was wide open there. I'm trying to hit him. I thought it was wide. Apparently, I kept hitting wide. Nothing happened. He must have been RB. You hate to see it. It's all right. I do that all the time. So, I mean, you make some decisions, you got to live with it. This is a touchdown to Barryon Brown. I'm telling you, this is a touchdown. We're changing the route. Sanders is going here. We're sending Macklin on a post. This is a touchdown.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
You can't guard Barryon Brown in the slot. Touchdown for the senior on U of K.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Great throw from Brock Vandegrift, but you know what? Great play call, good decision making, seeing the mismatch, beautiful touchdown. Barryon Brown has been playing amazing recently. The senior does not want this to be the last game. He says, I got one more in me, coach. I've got one more. He will be playing on Sundays, you better believe it. Wow, I love this game. Nothing like it. Nothing like it, YouTube.
21-17 game.
This game is amazing. It is my dream game. Like, it's my dream game.
Set to kick it away.
Absolutely fantastic. Frustrating at times, you better believe it. The most frustrating game ever on Heisman, you better believe it. The most fun game ever, yeah.
And that powerful
it's up there.
Oregon offense retakes the field.
Most fun sports
Great
game,
possession
yes.
Last time they punched it into the end zone. Can the defense
Best
come up
game
with a
ever
stop
for me.
this
I think
time?
many of you all know what that is. So
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10.
okay, no, we have to. What do we?
Off the
Our
fake,
team
looking to
can't
throw.
guard anything. So
It's a quick grab. Jukes.
how does he hold on to that? That was a hit stick right on the football.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice
Should
catch.
we change coaching adjustments, cornerback matchups by speed? Let's do that. I mean, it can't hurt.
That completion sets up a second down play.
We're going to have to put pressure on the quarterback. He has too much time to throw the deep ball. We've got to figure something out.
Grab behind the line. It's Moss. They can't slow him down.
I tell you, this Oregon Ducks team has so many weapons. You know, you're taking the #1 defense in college football.
To the line to run the hurry up.
Now, keep in mind, Oregon has the best defense in the Big Ten. They do not. They have the second best defense. They do not have the best defense in the NCAA. Not even close.
And this guy can't.
Maxwell Harrison, the senior. Let's go, Kentucky. Turned into him, cut in front of the football. Not a touchdown, but interception. Heart rate's up there, yes. And I'm still drinking coffee, yes. I know. It's not good for the heart rate. I've complained about Maxwell Harrison and Dunn not cutting up on the football. They finally did it. We changed it up. We matched up by speed. So Maxwell Harrison, instead of playing to the left, he was playing to the right there. Amazing. It threw off their quarterback, and that's an interception. Let's score. Come on.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all.
This game is
Give
so
credit to the
nerve-wracking.
defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to throw. It's Vandegrift. Receiver makes
Give Barryon Brown the football, right? Do we run the Ryan Gamer? Do we run the Ryan Gamer? The play named after the head coach, the Ryan Gamer slot corner. The multi-sport athlete on the channel is dominating in all the sports right now. Wow, his head coaching run has been insane. That's a terrible throw. I'm trying to lob that up. Listen, I trust our team. I think we can get this. I know this is dangerous. I understand. I just really think we can get this.
Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it.
The freshman! Are you kidding me? That was an incredible catch, and he fought for the first down. I think he had the first down anyways, but
Down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks. For
I think Oregon has scouted the Ryan Gamer slot corner. I think they scouted our play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always
How about a
been
screen?
offensive, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
How about a screen, you two?
To be sound at the line of scrimmage
Or
and defend
touchdown
a running
pass?
game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That could work too. That is a huge mismatch. Their best corner's on the other side. That's a touchdown. Brock!
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender.
How
does a
many
great
deep throws
job
has
making
Brock
a
missed
play
this
on the ball.
season?
Not only that, he
In
tips
big
that
time
ball up into
moments.
the air.
That's an
Good
easy
chance for the
touchdown.
defense
I'd
to
let
come up
him.
with an
I'd let him
interception
far. But Brock did not. Like, I told him to throw that over top is what I was trying to do. That is a huge, huge misplay. We're not going to mess. I understand there's press coverage on the outside. That's their best player on their team. We're not messing with him. That's what they want us to do.
There's a screen pass.
That is the worst execution by the offensive line.
In the backfield.
It should have been a touchdown, though. Good play call, good audible from the screenplay. Baryon Brown does a great route. Brock Vandegrift misses the throw. He's done that all year. 48-yard line. Some coaches would go for this. I'm not one of those coaches. I say you pin them deep. Can you settle down, Ben? The Ben's really getting into it over there, aren't they?
Nope, kick it away here.
Settle down.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no
Our punter
return.
was trying to focus. Okay.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive.
Maxwell Harrison with the big interception.
That's
Let's
what
play
they
some
can do
football.
here.
High-level
First down
football.
play call coming up. How
Bait him into
aggressive
an
will it be?
interception, Godfrey.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's not what I meant.
By the tight end.
That's not what I meant. I misread that one. Clearly.
For a first down.
Got to keep the pressure on them. We let off the blitz. They're just going to have all day to throw.
Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it.
Hardaway, you legend. He's had a great year.
Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship.
Please do not let anything over top.
Enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these.
One quarter left. Can this Kentucky Wildcats team hold on?
The lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on.
Well, we can see the difference between All-American and Heisman. We saw it all year. This Oregon Ducks team did not look like this last year, did they? They should have, but they did not. Okay.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the
Most
quarter.
stressful video game you will ever play. And the best.
The shotgun running play call. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at
It's a
the
good play
43.
call, but we have to be ready there. They're going to try to beat us over the top on the outside. That's what they're trying to bait us into right now.
Man, this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark.
I know exactly what they're baiting us into. It might be a run right, so I'm going to be the end.
Trying to find
Yep.
some room. It's Whittington.
Good play call. I had outside
Getting close
contain
to
there.
midfield now. They bring him down at the
Wasn't going to let that
47.
play outside. I thought they were going to, I think they were lined up going to try to beat us deep. I mean, smart play, right? Like, why not?
That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Our match coverage has not been working today, so we're going to go traditional zone, continue to do coverage shells, and try to throw this Oregon team off. It's worked. It's worked. I mean,
Pass this time.
did you all see me baiting him in? I was going right to pretend I'm guarding the other and cutting back to hope he's going to throw the slant. I would have picked that and took that to the house. Put the blitz on him. First and 10, they might run it. Let's flip the play.
A lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties or nickel.
Good play, just in case they run that left. That is open all day if we don't flip that. Come on, team. Team, you're better than this. Defense, you're better than this. Like, we have not showed up. Show up. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Simple question.
It's more. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down
3rd and
quickly,
7.
Not much of a gain on that
They're on the
completion.
42. They might kick the field goal or they might go for it.
Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leverage.
We have to run the cover 3 cloud. Do not allow anything deep.
But defense, as you said,
Play
did a
the hard
good
flat.
job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And it's complete downfield.
Godfrey was, I feel like Godfrey, if he just raises his hands, I tried.
Crank up the tempo.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half.
We had a couple players who could have made that play, though. We were there, but just...
If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner.
That was great coverage. That is great coverage.
Some kind of double coverage.
What a hard-fought game. I think we've got it. Let's actually do a cover 2 invert. Let's throw off the quarterback a little bit.
Into the red zone.
Because when if he's watching the safety, he might make a mistake here. They might run it.
Takes the ball,
Yep.
tries
Good.
the
That's a
right
good
side
draw.
here.
Honestly, That's a great draw.
But he does have enough.
This is a different Oregon team this year, right? They're making some good decisions. I'm just trying to mix up some things. I'm trying to mix up some things.
Pick up the first down.
Here's the option play. A quick juke to get
Good job.
free.
Good job. Let's go to the 4-3, but we've had success on all year. 3 minutes left in the game. Am I nervous? Heart rate monitor? Yeah, it'd be up in the 180s. Am I nervous?
From the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back.
Come on, we need another big-time stop. Please, team. Please. Please get the stop. We need a big-time stop. Kentucky defense, you've showed up all year in these situations. We need you to show up again.
Try to muscle toward the end zone.
Yes.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Caleb Ransall, the senior from Alabama, read that. So did middle linebacker. I read that as well.
Scored. No, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Watch the quarterback keeper.
On the ground, trying to muscle it.
You have to get through. That's great blocking. That's great blocking. I mean, this Oregon team is really good. A defensive line did not get off. Linebackers could not get up there. Good levels blocking from the line, though.
Late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
Good play call, too. Their play calling has been on another level. This might be the best play calling we've seen all year. I'm serious. This Oregon team is unreal.
A 3-point game now in the fourth
okay.
quarter. It's all up to the defense.
Don't be nervous, Ryan. Don't be. Hey, why are we nervous? We played how many games in this video game? Just play football, baby. Have fun. Score touchdowns. Come on.
And the returner
Drop your one times, everybody. I need it. I need it. Come on. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? Simple question.
Last drive stalled. They were forced to
I am so ready.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Am I crazy to do this? Yeah, but I'm doing it.
Adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Vandegrift.
Block. That was Patterson. Patterson, wake up.
This offensive line really think and communicate.
Block.
This time the outside
You have to pick up the block there. That's a touchdown. Dane Key just needed a little bit more time on the outside. The running back was right there. I understand he's a sophomore, but you have to make that block. You have to. It's as simple as that. You have to make that block.
First down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now.
Beautiful.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Double team the defensive end. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I did the mic.
Down a score late in the game.
Got to double team the defensive tackle, I mean. Hold on. Why wouldn't it let me do it? What's happening? Brock, what are we doing? I can't audible. What?
Try to pick up the
we got lucky. I couldn't audible.
They stop him, but it's a first
It wouldn't
down.
let me do anything.
Just a great play by
It worked out, but could have been a nightmare. Listen, we're a team who can run the football and have success. We are not panicking and throwing. We got plenty of time left.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
The freshman! Stay in bounds!
At the 40.
Did he stay in bounds? Nope. Come on, we can't give him too much time. That's a great run. I have confidence right now. Like, I'm feeling good. The freshman in. That's a touchdown. No way. That mismatch right there. Get the safety over. Why can't I audible? What is happening with this game right now?
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
He's got to throw that a little bit better. It's all right.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This is what I was hoping for. One-on-one, Baron Brown on the outside is exactly what I was hoping for.
Dropping back, it's Vandegrift.
The ball! Baryon Brown! Are you kidding me? It was overthrown.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's going to take
I am shocked right now. The
make
post
sure
might be open
everybody's
here
on the
for
same
Dane Key.
page. You have
I'm going to do a double
multiple
post
plays
for
you can go
Macklin.
to,
One of
whether
them's
it's
probably going to be
run
open. I'm
or
still looking at the
pass.
outside, obviously.
Got to come up with a first down.
Yep. Baryon Brown. Make the play. Make the play. Brown. Their press coverage was working, though. I see why they went back to that.
Make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance.
That was good
to win
coverage,
football
too.
games. And
He
now
was
we're
right on him.
up
You trust your senior.
and they come
What
up
a
with
catch.
one
Taking
more
a hit.
touchdown to give them the lead here.
Brock Vandegrift overthrew him. He's missed a couple throws this game. That was good coverage, though. I mean, honestly, press coverage there at work previous plays, we caught him on 3 straight press coverages. Lucky, but wow, we'll take it. It's aggressive. It's aggressive defense, but honestly, they have great cornerbacks. I see why they did that, but still, I think we gave them too much time, though. 28-24. I am beyond nervous right now. I'm sweating. You all know how gutsy that play call was. Listen, I threw that trusting that Baryon Brown was going to activate his takeoff. He has the takeoff ability. In press coverage, that's when he plays his best. And I trusted that he was open without really being able to see it. I was focused on seeing the line, and I just tossed that ball up there, just hoping it wasn't going to be picked off. That could have been a pick. Like, you have to make difficult and risky decisions as a quarterback, and there's a great example of that. It paid off, but we realized that could have been terrible. Okay, team, play smart football. Coaching adjustments, what do we got here? Is there like smart football button? Is there a smart football button? No, okay, no. Okay. No smart football button, okay. Just play football, team.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
I thought I read that beautifully. I thought I was trying to bait him into it a little bit. I wanted him to throw it, and we did bait him into it. It's just, it worked out a little bit better than I wanted it to, obviously. I don't even know what to run against this team. They are so good offensively. Like, they are so good.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for the
I was hoping for that. Baited him into it. Afari, get down, baby. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? I read that to perfection.
Game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
You all realize how tough of a play that is for a middle linebacker, because you have to make the decision on leaving the other receiver and hoping your safety picks him up, and guarding the inside and hoping the switch works out, because if the switch doesn't work out, could be a completion up the middle. We read it, jumped on the football, perfect timing interception. That could be game.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They have the lead.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. They love to work the clock.
Nervous.
They can't throttle back here. They stopped
nervous?
after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
No, I'm not nervous.
Now a timeout taken
I'm
by
terrified.
the defense, trying to preserve
Conservative.
as much clock as
Conservative.
possible for their offense.
Nervous, you say?
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Double team the defensive tackle. It was not a double team. That worked out. Get down. Hold on to the football.
But only after picking up a first down.
That's game, right?
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here.
No timeouts. A minute 5, first down. Victory formation, YouTube. We did it. We did it. A hard-fought game. A stressful game. I feel like I handled my composure. No, I didn't. You all like, Ryan, you've been talking about how nervous you are. You look terrified over there.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Smiling through the pain. That is so stressful. This video game, I tell you. It is perfect.
And the offense just takes a knee.
On UFK, we did it!
Well, that's a great
Back-to-back national
performance in the
championships
pressure
we
moment,
made it
but
to.
now
We gotta win it, though.
it's even
One
more
left.
exciting.
Who made it?
Go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been
Barry
able
on
to play.
Brown.
To be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? Are you eating, sleeping, dreaming with that one thing on your mind? And I can tell you one thing right now. This Kentucky Wildcats team was. I am so proud of this team. A hard-fought victory without mistakes. When you play mistake-free football, you win football games. Well, let's take that back. When you play mistake-free offense, you win. Mistake-free defense, yeah, right. Our cornerbacks and safeties have to get it together. That was an unacceptable performance from our defensive backs and cornerbacks. Besides Maxwell Harrison's interception, we did make that halftime adjustment to match by speed. But you have to play better than that. It's as simple as that. We expect more out of our cornerbacks and our coverages here. Our linebackers carried us again in coverage. Afari, the legend. Afari, middle linebacker, cover 4 zone, has a lot of ground to cover. We read that to absolute perfection, YouTube. And won us the football game. Afari won this Kentucky team the football game. This whole team won us the football game. Despite our defensive struggles against a high-powered offense, the #1 team in the nation. They were #1 for a reason, right? Like, this was a great football team, and wow, this Kentucky team continues to win hard-fought games. Listen, that might be the game I'm the most proud of coaching, because mistake-free football on the offensive side. Defense, I don't call that a play calling issue. That was an execution issue on a lot of the coverages. Did we make a change at halftime? Yeah. Could that have been why? Yeah, I think Dunn was the problem. Well, Harrison got beat once too. Harrison and Dunn both got beat. That wide receiver on their team was amazing. And yeah, I could see why that team was the #1 team in the nation. Their offense was on another level. And we have to give credit to their offensive play calling, right? I mean, one of the best offensive play callings we've seen. Kansas State did good offensive play calling last week too, but this Oregon team took it to another level. Decision making by the quarterback, the offensive play calling, the play call variety, it was so hard to read that offense. And defensive play calling was good too. They were very aggressive. That aggressiveness cost them. Yes, they do have cornerbacks who can win press coverage battles, but you're leaving it up to Barry on Brown to not beat a press coverage. But here's the thing. We have to keep in mind, we had missed a couple throws there. Brock Vandegrift has missed some deep throws a lot this season. Oregon was hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, hope the press coverage won, and hope that we couldn't capitalize. And we did. We won the football game. We are going to our back-to-back national championship. This is unreal. This has been a dream season, and thank you all for never giving up on me. Despite throwing a lot of interceptions this year, we really kicked it into another gear lately, and a lot of, you know what the success has been? Me going back, watching myself. I'm serious. Going back, watching myself, watching the decisions I'm making, like watching film, it's helped tremendously, and it's helped me be a better player, better decision maker, better play caller. I was calling too much of the same plays, and a lot of you all pointed that out to me. Thank you for that. But on Heisman, you call the same plays? Yeah, good luck. They pick up on it, and they will pick you off 25 times. Now, I think we threw 18 or so interceptions this season. They did stop the run a little bit. 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. We shut down their running game, but their passing game was phenomenal. 317, we had 239. But honestly, we took advantage of our offense. We just did a great job. Took advantage of our offensive opportunities and just capitalized, and we won the turnover battle. How do you win? You play smart football. How do you play smart football? Well, you don't throw the ball to the other team. Oregon's quarterback there made a couple mistakes, but I mean, he misread Maxwell Harrison switching to the right side instead of the left, and he misread me at the middle linebacker position, who made a big time read there in a huge play. You all realize if I miss that and don't read that right, that's a completion for a first down, and they could get back into the football game. So that was a great Oregon Duck team, though. Hey, they had time of possession. We had 14, but we took advantage of the time that we had. We just played some great football. Our defense struggled, though. I will say that until the end. Our defense came through at the end, the #1 defense in college football. But let's take a look at this. Brock Vandegrift, the senior, says, I got one more in me, coach. Same thing with Barryon Brown, Dane Key, Maxwell Harrison. I got one more. I got one more. And they do. The national championship. A chance to make history and win back-to-back. 193 rating. 13 for 20, 239, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. One of Brock Vandegrift's best game, and he did miss a lot of throws, but that's okay. Not a lot, but missed a couple of key throws. But he'll clean that up next week. Patterson, 1789, 2 touchdowns. Look at Barryon Brown, the senior. Are you kidding me? Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Dane Key had no catches today, but Barryon Brown, 6 for 193, 2 touchdowns. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Here's the thing. Recently, play calling changes. What have I been doing? Setting up Barryon Brown for a press coverage situation, one-on-one. I've been playing like that for the past 4 weeks. We've had at least one big touchdown playing that way. You have to bait them in. You have to bait them in. And we did. Took advantage of those opportunities. We could have had more, though. We could have had more. So I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and we'll see who we will be playing in the national championship game. Are you kidding me? You all can tell. I just can't believe it. I'm burning up right now. I'm sweating. My heart rate needs to calm down. Oh, my. I'm so proud of this team. I like... This team has faced a lot of adversity this year. A lot of adversity and just a lot of tough situations, some hard-fought games where our defense had to come out with the biggest stops. And our defense, although they struggled that game, they played at a high level when the team needed them. And we have to give so much credit to our defensive line and our middle linebackers and all of our linebackers, because they are the reason we are in the national championship game. Our cornerbacks and safeties did a better job the second half. A lot better job. But it was our linebackers who stepped up into coverages, and it was our defensive line putting pressure on the quarterback, and it was a group effort, don't get me wrong. But our middle linebackers and linebacker core has played fantastic football this season. And I couldn't be more proud of this team. We fought hard to get to this point, and you know, the games we played this year, the close games we had to win, this is a clutch team, and it is a clutch defense. And thank you all for not giving up on me. Thank you all for not giving up on this team. And thank you all for telling me to switch the difficulty to Heisman, because although it's been super stressful on me, and it increases the heart rate to exponential numbers, it really makes you feel like you're playing these big games and like you're in the college football playoffs. Because last year in the playoffs, we kind of dominated, right? And then we crushed Oregon in the national championship, and you saw the difference today. This was a night and day difference. That Oregon team, I feel like that's how they should have played last year in the national championship. And they showed up today. And hey, hats off and firm handshakes to the Oregon Ducks, because a hard-fought season, you hate to lose. But hey, they should be proud of themselves. They played a great game against the #1 defense. Do you all realize how many points they put up and how many yards they put up on the #1 defense in college football? They showed up. They showed that they deserve to be the #1 team up until that point. And then this Kentucky team fought a little bit harder in the second half. Whoever plays more physical in that second half would have won the game. Whoever plays more angry, whoever wants it more. And this Kentucky team wanted it just a bit more. And I've been in that quarterback shoes multiple times, and I've thrown multiple interceptions, and it happens. It's painful. You know, I feel for that Oregon Ducks quarterback, because I feel like we've all been there in this game. We've all thrown big-time picks when lose us games, and yeah, it's just an incredible year for this team. Listen, you all know how much I care about this dynasty. Like, I love it. I love this series on the channel. I want to win, and I did not want to lose this game against Oregon in the rematch. I did not want them to get their revenge. It would have been a great story for that Oregon team, but I was nervous going into it. I mean, I was nervous. I was sweating. Yeah, you all could tell. I was nervous. I was flustered. My heart rate was up there, but we battled to the end. I could talk about how special that game was for a long time here, but yeah, it's special. It is special because we proved that we can not only do it last year on All-American, but this team proved that we can face the challenge of Heisman, although as stressful as it is. That's the thing. Like, it is so stressful to play this game in general. It doesn't matter what difficulty you're playing on. But in Heisman, I feel like the biggest change is the decision making from the AI, of course, especially the quarterbacks, and the play calling. I mean, that Oregon Duck team, I think that was the best play calling from an offensive standpoint that we've seen this entire season. The way they disguised a lot on defense as well. They disguised a lot of their coverages. They pressed a lot and dropped back into a zone. They were mixing stuff up, and we were able to hit the right player and run in the right holes, and our offensive line deserves so much credit for winning that game. But that Oregon Ducks team played incredible, and you can see the night and day difference from last year, upping the difficulty. And I do think Heisman is my favorite difficulty now. I can say that. I think it at times makes the game a little more stressful than it may need to be. But also, when you think about it, if you're a head coach in college football, how stressful would it be? It'd be extremely stressful, especially in the SEC. So every week this year has felt like that. I felt like a head coach in the SEC. So many high leverage games, so many high leverage scenarios. And I think that's what Heisman creates. I think All-American is a great way to play the game. And I still think it's probably the most fun way to play the game. I'd say in general to have fun. A Heisman, if you want just a little extra challenge. I mean, you can watch, if you're just jumping in now and you want to see the difference, you can watch last season and watch this season and see the difference. It's a big difference, right? A huge difference, but you just have to change some of your decision making. You just have to, keep in mind, we did not play good offensively until about 4 weeks ago. It's important to point that out. Our last 5 games, I saw all your comments about, Ryan, you're calling the same plays. Get out of the coach suggestions. Run them sometimes, but stop calling the same plays. The AI is picking up on that, and they're putting somebody right in that zone because they know where you're going to throw it. So you all notice I increased a lot of variety, mixing it up a little bit, calling some audibles, and we're winning football games, and we're scoring a lot more on offense. It took a whole year on Heisman to learn that. Yeah, I never said I'm a quick learner, but hey, on defensive side, I feel like I've done a great job. That's where I feel like I'm more of a defensive coordinator. I think that's where Ryan Gamer, his main job here for this team is probably the defensive side. I don't say I'm the best offensive play caller, right? But hey, what a hard-fought game. I know I talked, that was a long post-game recap, getting a little emotional here. Yeah, that meant a lot to me. Get a little emotional. I tell you, that game meant so much to me, and this series means so much to me on the channel. And thank you all for all the support on this series and keeping this series going. Be sure you drop a like. It really helps, and it keeps these series going. Subscribe for more. We're not done yet. We're going to be diving. We're going to be moving on and seeing what happens. I don't even know what to say now. I'm shocked. Like, I was so nervous about that game. Oh, my. The most stressful video game you ever play. And it's not even close. This game is amazing. Just a dream game, really. It's a dream game for me, and like being able to do this series on the channel and you all loving it as much as I am, and just playing as the head coach of my Kentucky Wildcats recruiting, it's amazing. And yeah, Barryon Brown, you deserve it. Did Alabama or Michigan win? That is the question. Who do we play against? National Offensive Player of the Week, Barryon Brown, the senior. He will be playing on Sundays. You better believe it. Here we go. Michigan. Look at this. Kentucky Wildcats versus the Michigan Wolverines. The Michigan Wolverines took down Alabama. Oh my. Okay. You know what's cool about this? If you all watch the Road to Glory series on the channel, if you watch the Road to Glory series, you know that Rhett Gamer, Ryan Gamer's brother, led the Texas Tech Red Raiders to the national championship, played against Michigan Wolverines, and won it. So if I could take down Michigan, that would be here in a couple weeks span, taking down Michigan twice in the national championship. Okay. Our back-to-back story continues. Oregon almost took that away from us. That was a hard-fought game. One of the most stressful games I've played. I left it all out there. I can't play any better than I played in that game. And that coverage play from Afari, that was the best defensive play I've made all year. I can't even talk. I feel like I can't talk right now. I'm shocked. I don't want to say I was expecting to lose that game, but like, I would never say that before video, but I'll be honest with you all. I really thought that was going to be the end of our season because offensively, this team, although we played better recently, I just was afraid that Oregon was going to pull out the win. Number one team, and I knew that they were out for revenge from last season too. And wow, we will be the acting home team. Of course, it's in Miami at Hard Rock Stadium, but 4-1 Kentucky, number 4 in the nation, going up against Michigan, the Wolverines, who are sitting 14-2. They are 6th in the nation. They got beat by Oregon in the Big Ten Championship, I believe. So we have 10 coaching points. Let's go ahead and spend them, and we'll take a look at the score of that Michigan game. Should we spend them to upgrade our quarterback all the way? I don't think we need to. What about wide receivers? Run block power and run block finesse, juke and spin. No, that seems pointless. Maybe we save them. Yeah. What is offensive line? Boost to pass block and impact block? And boost to run block and lead block? Yes. Why do I not have those anyways? This tactician one is really good. That's going to improve our teams overall probably because it boosts your player stats on your team. Okay. Let's take a look at how close that Michigan game was. Michigan takes down Alabama 49-41. A high-scoring game. Michigan went through Penn State, Georgia, Alabama. Look at the teams that Michigan has beat this year in the playoffs. I mean, we played that Georgia team. We know how good that Georgia team is. Georgia was the best overall team we played this season. But Oregon was the best offensive team we played this season. Like, Georgia had a better defense than that Oregon team. Don't get me wrong, but Georgia had a worse offense than that Oregon team. That Oregon team was absolutely insane. Kentucky got through Nebraska, Kansas State, Oregon for our back-to-back national championship appearance. The 2026 national championship in Miami, Florida, will be in the next episode. The number 5 seed team versus the number 7 seed. All the top 4 seeded teams have been eliminated. Only one team in the top 25 or the top 4 in the top 25 standings, the national standings, remains. Kentucky, number 4. Michigan, number 6. If this doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will. I am so fired up right now. But I will see you all in the national championship game. Be ready for a stressful game against that Michigan defense. We can see what their overall is real quick, but be ready for a stressful game. What is this Michigan team? 37 points per game in the Big Ten, and their schedule's insane. What? 174 rushing? Oh, okay, 88 overall, 87 offense, 89 defense. One of the best teams. They're going to be like Georgia. Okay. Hey, how bad do you want it, YouTube? How bad do you need it? I tell you, we want it, and we need it. Bear Brown is about to shock the Michigan Wolverines. Wow, they're good. Okay, they've had an incredible year. Okay, I will see you on the next one. Be sure you drop a like before you go. It really helps, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the support on this series. You all are all legends. Thank you for just all the support. It's incredible, the support on this series, even past the 30 episodes. And I think it's the passion. I think it's the passion of this community and also of just how much I want to win and how much the Kentucky Wildcats, how much I love the Kentucky Wildcats and want to win. It's just a great series. And thank you all for being a part of it. Getting emotional winning against Oregon today. This is an emotional game. Hard-fought game. I know it's just a game at the end of the day, but it's special. It is special, and we're back in the national championship. And I just can't thank you all enough for being a part of this. Let's close it out. Hey, it's not over. It is not over. Wow, imagine the emotions after the next game. Oh my. No matter what happens, we're going to be emotional. I'll see you then. National championship game should be posted on... this video should be posted on Wednesday. That should be a Saturday video. A Saturday edition. Saturday morning national championship edition. Usually on Saturday mornings. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesday afternoons, Saturday mornings for this series. I'll see you on Saturday. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.